Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Joseph and this is another play of Starcraft, gameplay of Starcraft 2. This is my first match with a hard difficulty player. Not player but AI. So I decided to record this because I was able to win against this hard difficulty. As you guys may know, I am not that good at video games, and me beating a hard difficulty on Starcraft for me was a big thing. So I decided to save the replay and just share it with you guys because I was happy at this moment and I hope you guys are too. So as you can see, I'm still creating the standard. I'm sending my SCV. So because if you don't know, when you play random, you don't really know what your opponent is. So this is my view. If I send my SCV over here, I can know whether it's a Protoss, a Terran, or a Zerg. So at this point, I still don't know. That's why I sent my SCV out. And I'm still creating more SCVs and building my first supply depot at 10 supply. So then I'm gonna be building my barracks soon. So over here I'm still sending my SCV. There we go, set SCV ready. Alright, so my opponent is, like I said, a hard difficulty. I don't know how they play. I don't even know how the AI calculates the things you do. I still, as you can see, I have waypoints for my SCV here to come around in circles, and he's sending his overlord over to my base to see what I'm up to. This guy is now gonna start to build a spawning pool so he can start creating units. I have my SCV poking on it. It's not really doing any damage. So alright, so we'll building some barracks so I can start pumping out units. And then I'm gonna turn this into an overload command soon. So I'm sending my SCV back now that I know that it's a Zerg. I still don't have any idea how to properly scout. All I know is I can send my units down here early in the game just to be sure it doesn't get killed, because still you don't have any units to shoot it down other than the drones. If they're crowded with drones, and the SCV is probably gonna die. But fortunately the computer does not do that. So I'm creating another barracks here, because I'm thinking about, well, maybe I should go Marauders, a Marauder build or something. So I did pump out some Marines, so I can kind of see if he does decide to send units over here, my Marines can shoot it. Here's my mistake though. I did not see this Overlord coming over here. As you can see, if I had went this view, I can see if the Overlord is right here, then I can start shutting it down, but I wasn't because I'm a noob. So building a tech lab so I can pump out Marauders, and I have my refinery here. And this AI likes to rally up his units over here. Maybe, I guess that's the entrance, the main entrance, but there are rocks over here that I can break down. Unfortunately, I did not do that this game. I decided to go straight here, but if I had gone through this, you'll see later, that was another big mistake of mine. So we're gonna be building some Marauders. I'm really low on supply, but that's okay, because early game, if you have around this much minerals and this much gas, it's okay. I'm building my second gas because I know that Marauders is gas is intensive, so I need that gas to be able to support my troops. So he is apparently very likely to have some roaches. There we go, some roaches. So he's gonna have roaches, and then he's probably gonna start pushing out soon. And I only have these 4 guys over here. So as you can see in the production tab, let's see, I'm resourcing concussive shells. There we go. So it's still sourcing some overlords and more roaches. I don't know. Does Zerg produce units faster than other race? Tell me. I don't really know, and I don't even understand. So I'm decided to push out here because I know around 5 minutes in game, or 6 minutes, the AI usually pushes out. But my mistake here is that I did not know he has this much units. As you can see, I cannot see this. So if I had scouted over here, I might have seen it, but it's okay. So yeah. So he's still scouting, see if I've expanded, but unfortunately I have not yet. So he's gonna start push out here, and this is we're gonna get baked. So watch, this big of a unit with this, it's gonna be ridiculous. As you can see, my APM compared to the computer's APM is a lot higher. I mean, his is a lot higher than mine. So my units are dead. It still has more roaches. So as you can see, I am just units lost. I have lost 275 already, and he only lost 50. He decided to pull back to probably regroup, because I'm trying to learn how does the AI play the game. That's probably one thing that you guys can take away from this, is try to learn how the AI plays the game, because sooner or later, once you learn how it plays the game, you can probably counter most of the things that it does. As you can see, it rallied up there, and then I started to build the bunker here, because I know that if these roaches get inside my base, I'm gonna be done for. So unfortunately, that bunker went up before the roaches came in, and then he's gonna start backing out once he sees that his units are down. But he's still rallying up units over here, more zerglings, and I should have chased that and should have started attacking here, because I know he doesn't have that much units yet. But I know that if I do that, if I meet him over here, he's gonna have a lot more units here again, and I'm not gonna have any, so I'm gonna be dead. So on my units, you can see I have less harvesters than he does, but I do have some mules that help me gather some resources. So currently he has a lot of minerals, and I have not too much. I decided to build a factory so I can pump out some siege tanks and start being defensive, and started to throw my second command center so I can expand, because I need that gas, and I need more of that minerals so I can support my units. So over here, what you guys can see is that I started to rally up in front. The way I see this game is that it's like a reverse tug of war. Tug of war is when you pull the opponent closer to you. Here, you push the opponent farther to you. So the closer you are to their base, the more likely you're gonna win, provided you have sufficient units to support that attack. So I did do stim pack there. That was a little bit, I wasted like a second of stim pack there, which is really bad. Because from what I've learned from HD and Husky, he has higher. All right, this is where I'm gonna be dead. So I'm sending some more reinforcements, but it's not gonna work. I know I'm gonna have to pull back because he has a lot of units. As you can see, I'm gonna be so big. Anyway, as I have been saying, Husky and HD noted on their commentaries that if you are to stim pack? Yeah, if you are to stim pack, you might as well do it in the right timing and the right time, because that health is very crucial when it comes to keeping your units alive. So as you can see, I'm still pumping out some more units and trying to build my starport, double starport, so I can pump out medivacs. And I lifted up my command center to put it here. I'm not really good at multitasking yet, but I do have increased skills. Otherwise, I will not be able to beat this hard difficulty AI. So I have been able to consistently defeat medium difficulty on consistently low time. So I decided, hey, what the hell? Before I go to sleep, why not try killing a hard difficulty? So that's exactly what I did. But what I did is that I started to play defensively. So you can see I do not see this push over here. I don't. What I do have is that this barracks is standing in between those units, these units, and my units and my buildings. I'm still researching for that siege tech so I can siege up over here.